Alright, hello, welcome to what is hopefully a test video and will not be released, but this is just the first video I'm recording before I start trying to record a series of legacy videos. Right now I'm just going to be testing out this version of Reanimator. Pretty simple stock Reanimator list, just picked up off MTG Goldfish. We're running 4 Gristlebear and 3 Archons, Sarah's Emissary, and in the sideboard we have Iona. Alright, let's just run it through the tournament practice room a few times. Oh. Alright. So the few goals here is just going to be play a few games, be able to edit out dead time, and then be able to upload and get reviews from my buddies. Alright, also obviously get a little bit of familiarity with this deck in case I want to make more videos on this deck later. So we can't do anything with this hand, so I'm assuming it goes back. I was trying to see if we had Dark Ritual into either of these things. It appears no, so let's throw that back. Let's see. Okay, fetch, Faithless Looting, get that back on next turn. Probably next turn do Grief. Yeah, we'll keep this. Oh, we got Thrustlight back. Oh, shoot. I feel like we throw back Animate Dead. So we have two options. We can throw back Animate Dead, try to exhume, or try to draw a black card, grief them, and clear their hand, or we can throw it back, grief, and just have 2 attempts. I think I'm okay with throwing back Animate Dead. Alright. Okay, so we're playing against Oops All Spells. Thoughtseize. I'd bet they take Faithless Looting here. They might just take Grief, so we can't knock them off their plan. We might actually grief them on our turn instead of going for turn 2 just to make sure they can't go off. And then we'll try to get Archon down and see if we can win with that or if we can get a different fatty in the bin. Looks like they're taking a little bit of time to figure out where they want to do. Okay, makes sense. That's a fair take. If we draw a black card, I think we'll grief this turn. Lotus Petal. Doesn't do anything. Alright, fetch land, go. I think we might have lost this one if they go off. I don't know how fast Oops is at the moment. This is one that always scares me whenever I used to play Burn. Well, everything scared me when I played Burn because I was playing Burn and it wasn't very good. Okay, it's coming in tapped. That's a good sign for us. So then this turn we'll probably I was going to say we're going to flash back Faithless Looting. Looks like we won't have to. So we can actually Faithless Looting. So we're going to Faithless Looting, hopefully draw a black card, grief them, exhume, get back Archon. Yes. Archon's going in, so is Scrubland. Cast Lotus Petal. Okay, let's see what we got. Dark Rituals, so we take Summoner's Pact here. That dies. Exhume on the stack, let's see. Archon of Cruelty. I think that'll be good until our next turn. Cool. I love Archon of Cruelty. It just feels like Uro, but like fair Uro, I guess. Like, yeah, I'll draw a card, you can discard a card, I'll gain 3, lose 3. But it doesn't come back as easy, and it's much harder to cast. Alright, no move from them. Fetch land will hit them with the Archon, and I assume they'll probably scoop there, but they might stick around a moment. Alright, let's actually use that Thoughtseize on them. Anything we can do to hopefully keep them off their game plan. And we'll take Dark Ritual. And that should probably be the game, but let's just see. Yep. Alright, let's see what we have for Oops All Spells. We have Serenity, that does nothing. So it looks like we're bringing Fairy Macabre. We'll bring Fairy, we'll bring in 1 extra Thoughtseize. I'm trying to think what their graveyard hate's gonna be. Like, do we want to bring in Wear and Tear because they're probably playing Ley Lines? Let's say yes. We got the Thoughtseize. So we've brought in 7 cards. What do we get out? Ooh, what do you cut in this deck, actually? Sarah's Emissary isn't very good. And cut the Grief package. Feels like that's our flex spot. Well, I don't want to cut Grief for Thoughtseize, do I? I think I probably do. Just... So we don't actually know if they're... We haven't seen anything from them, but I assume they have to be playing Ley Lines in their sideboard. Maybe we cut Dark Ritual? I'm unfamiliar with the matchup. Let's go Griefs out. And if we feel that we actually really need those, and hopefully we don't, we'll bring them back. Now we need to cut 2 more. Let's cut 2 of our Dark Rituals. If I'm wrong on this, I'd love for someone to tell me why I'm wrong, or to tell me what the actual cuts are supposed to be here. Or if I'm just overboard by bringing Wear and Tear. Like, that could also be it, like Wear and Tear is just incorrect. This hand does nothing. Gets rid of their Dread Return. Well, not the Dread Return, but the Thassa's Oracle, but it doesn't actually win. That's not enough to just... Alright, Entombs, Thoughtseize. No lands, Mulligan to 5. We have no sideboard cards, and we also don't actually do anything unless we draw a discard. So we have 4 Faithless Wounds, we have 4 Entombs to draw 2. It's 8. I feel like they could just win on out of nowhere, though. Yeah, this is the perfect hand. Keep this. You throw back 3 cards. That's gone. Don't need that. Sure. Thoughtseize is gone. Let's just see if we can beat them, and hopefully they aren't going too fast for us here. I could have thrown... There was the coward play where I throw back a land and hope to draw a land and Thoughtseize them because I'm scared they win on my second turn. I'm not entirely sure if I like that play, honestly. Okay, Elvish Spirit Guide, Summoner's Pact. Finds Wild Cantor. Okay. So I assume they cast that now and use it for a different color. They're just going to be filtering. You have to go off this turn. You've cast Summoner's Pact. Our opponent says, oops. Never mind. They did not have to win then. Alright, let's try another match. Sure, number of players. Alright, let's see what we got here. Game 2. Testing Reanimator. What would I like to play against? Probably Delver. Could play against Bant Control. I know the Bant Control matchup from the other side. I don't know it from this side. I used to play a good bit of Bant Control. I'd love to play against Burn. I don't think Burn can win most matches. It's always fun to play against Burn. I think the only thing Burn beats is Battle of Wits, considering I have a 100% win rate against Bosch and Roll because I've only played him playing Battle of Wits. But we'll see. This mode's going to get edited out. Unless Joaquin screws me on this. I'm just going to see if there is any open games. There are, so we're actually going to leave this one and just join this one. Now, I don't think this is the guy I just played, but I could be wrong. Alright, Moto's being weird. What does this hand do? Plays turn 1. Yeah, this is great. We're going turn 2, either Archon or Gristlebrand. Hope my opponent's not the same thing. Swamp. Thoughtseize. Okay, so he's going to take the Faithless Looting. So we're going to have to hope to draw into... Or he could take Animate Dead. I think it's incorrect. Yeah, it takes Faithless Looting. Take the Enabler, not the payoff. Alright, and we'll Thoughtseize them back. Let's see what we're up against. I'm hoping for Dead Gael. Oh, okay, so this is looking like this could actually be Dead Gael. This could be Pox. So let's take Liliana the Veil. Wait. I'm very bad at this game. I'm supposed to take the dragon because they play Liliana. I can discard to one of my creatures. Never mind. So now I get wasted, I assume. Let's pop out our revealed zone, actually. So, let's see. Oh, right. Okay, so they have Caracas in the main. Okay, so... Cool, so we unmask ourselves, exiling Gristlebrand, discard Archon, reanimate Dead Archon. Cool. Cast by exile a black card from my hand. Target ourselves. They're going to cycle Timeless Dragon in response. That's fine. So they just have a Scrubland in hand. That's fine. Then we'll discard Archon. We could play on a basic. Or just grab another Badlands. We might as well play on basic. I could reanimate Timeless Dragon. It's wrong, but I could do it. Alright, draw our card, get the life point swing. Now let's see, they are drawing to, as outs, they're drawing to Prismatic Ending, get rid of the Animate Dead. Or they could draw a Swords to Plowshares. Can't Caracas this because we're not grabbing a legendary. Yeah, so do they waste us? It seems wrong. Oh, I would have guessed they could have been on Mardu, but they're probably not if they didn't play a fetch land. Okay, that's good for us. So now if they get rid of Animate Dead, we still just get back Archon. Okay. Dark Ritual doesn't do much for us. What do they discard? They discard the Scrubland and a Malcure Rebirth. And they played the Caracas and the Wasteland, so they have one unknown in hand. Play Marsh Flats Return, pass turn. Alright, and we're just gonna... I guess we're not really planning to do anything, we're just playing to win. Yep, okay. So they had Timeless Dragon. What are we thinking? I would assume for their Graveyard Hate. So really what I'm scared of here is I'm assuming they're going to have a lot of trying to get my words correct. I assume they're going to have a lot of hand disruption, and that's their main plan, is just disrupt the hand. So I want to know how I avoid that. I think it might just be thought seizing them first, or mulligan for redundancy. Now the other question is, I don't know what they're going to have for Graveyard Hate. I assume we want to put in our Serenities, because I'm realizing now that Leyline of the Void, if they have multiples, this gets rid of it. And now what do we get rid of? I'm saying Dark Ritual. I've been unimpressed with it in the 2 matches I've played. 1.5 matches I've played. This is turn 1 Gristlebrand with Unmask backup. Okay, no Leyline. They do have a Wasteland. So I think what I do is I do see what they have. Getting rid of Animate Dead. So they have Cabal Therapy, Containment Priest, Timeless Dragon. None of that concerns me. I guess take Containment Priest, but we're going to win this turn probably. Alright, what are we getting rid of? So we're going to target me, we're going to cast by getting rid of a Reanimate, and we're just going to Reanimate Gristlebrand. Ooh. Alright, discard and only a card. Gristlebrand. I keep wanting to reanimate there. It's like I don't want to do that on accident. So, Nooth issue. I think I want to draw because they can not sudden spoiling. It's the sudden edict. They can sudden edict me. We'll just play this. Yeah. Alright. We'll keep this now. And next turn we'll hit them again. And we'll start looking to reanimate another thing. I guess I should not... I was about to say I shouldn't have gotten rid of that second reanimate. That's untrue. I needed the other reanimate. I need to not have the other reanimate because I don't have a life after drawing. Now I assume what they're going to do is they're going to hold up. They're going to hold up Plane Cycling the Timeless Dragon until end of turn. It could Cabal Therapy. I don't know what they name. Maybe they name Faithless Looting. Maybe they name Animate Dead or Exhume. I was about to say, I don't know the Animate Dead interaction. Alright, let's see. Do we deal damage? We do. Thought sees you. Cool, they're playing cycling, that's fine. We'll take the Cabal Therapy. Right. Cool. So they have Cabal Therapy and 4 lands. So let's see. Playing Grief here does not change the clock, so we will not. There was a better argument, though, for Faithless Looting to change the clock, but we'll see. So now they're going to cycle Silent Clearing, I assume. Try to draw a Swords to Plowshares. Yep. Did they find it? I don't think they did. Oh, they did. Pay 7, draw 7. Not pains for cowards. Okay. Plus we also gain. So let's go basic. Faithless looting. Ditch both archons. Archon. Hear me out. I think I reanimate Archon because it kills next turn instead of having to do 2 turns of attacking. Yes. Alright, we'll go up to 5. And just to test something, you're gone. You're gone. I'm more fine of using this up. Thoughtseize them, and then we'll zoom getting back the Gristle brand. Never mind. I wanted to see how it works with Containment Priest. I don't remember the Containment Priest ruling regarding Exhume. I believe I get the creature if I exhume it and Containment Priest is in the graveyard. If not, it might have been a misplay to take Containment Priest, but I was also using Reanimator, so I don't think it. Reanimate, so I don't think it matters too much. All right, let's create another one. I'm liking Reanimator. I think it's pretty good. However, that's also what I felt when I was playing Bant Control. I thought, oh yeah, it's doing great in the tournament practice. And then I realized, oh, I can't win a game because I'll time out every time. Can I rely on Faithless Looting to get me the card? I don't think so. Keep. Throw back. Grief, maybe? Yeah, throw back Grief. That'll give us 2 options. Or 2 chances. We'll grab Badlands. Faithless Looting. You. And then we're going to cast Reanimate, grabbing the. Let's grab the Archon. I don't know what deck this our opponent's on. I don't know what to name with the Sarah's Emissary. And this also gives us Sarah's Emissary next turn anyways. It's fine. Crimson Kobolds. Oh, they're on Cheerios. Okay. Or Cheerios for... I don't know what deck it is. So, let's see if they have the draw. I'm actually going to yield because I know how this deck works. I played it a little bit. Elvish Spirit Guide, Glimpse. Oh! This is a different one. So they're going to grab what? A Taiga? Excuse me, you're supposed to tell me what... Okay, Roga. Okay, just grab a forest. Sorry, did this grab a basic? No, it grabs a forest. Okay. So then... What are they... Oh, they're drawing a Thrasta. Right, they had to reveal their hand. So we have Roga... Or, sorry, Rograk. We have Thrasta and Hurricane. Okay, let's draw. We're going to hit them with Archon, see if we can get some more information on their deck, and then we're going to reanimate Sarah's Emissary naming creature. Oh, it's so good. I love it so much. Sacrifice, discard. And we'll just get back. Yeah, they didn't know about this. If they did, they could have played that. Yeah, alright. So what do we have here? So their only source of graveyard hate will be Leyline. They can't play anything else because they don't really have the mana to cast anything else. I played the deck. Looks like they have some basics, but also I don't think it matters too much. They just need to cast their Glimpse. I do think Thoughtseize is good against them because we can disrupt their game plan early. Sarah's Emissary seems pretty good. This one's difficult because I don't know for sure if Thrasta is their entire game plan to win, or because they could also have Grape Shot. I've seen builds running Thassa's Oracle. I don't think we're going to see the Artifact Blastoise guy. Am I always going to just cut Dark Rituals? I don't like that. I don't think that's correct, actually. Honestly, I think as long as we Thoughtseize on turn 1, we're probably fine. Let's run like that. Run it back. It is match 3. We're going to try to do 5 matches tonight. This does nothing. This is turn 1 Gristlebrand. Hear me out. I'm going to keep it, obviously. Pitch Animate dead. I think I might wait for turn 2. I guess I could wait for turn 2 Gristlebrand, and then I have Thoughtseize turn 1. But I could also just throw back the Lotus Petal. You know, we're going to do that. We're going to play a slower... Oh, wait. No, sorry. There, I'm on the draw. Thoughtseize goes... Not Thoughtseize. Animate Dead goes back. We'll just try to get Gristlebrand out. I hope that will be good enough. Or draw Dark Ritual. That'd be good. If I Dark Ritual, I can just Thoughtseize, Entomb, Reanimate all at once. Oh, they had to mulligan pretty low. Let's see what they have. Surgical Extraction. Oh, it looks like we're Thoughtseizing anyways. Run afoul. Target opponent sacrifices a creature with flying. So we're going to Thoughtseize taking Surgical Extraction. And then we'll reanimate Sarah's Emissary in order to get around Run afoul. Run afoul. We got... Alright, what do they actually have in hand? They grabbed a forest. Okay. So they have Run afoul in hand. Let's just quickly Entomb. We're gonna do Badlands and Faithless Luna because I can hit like something cooler. I want to see it now. That's useless to me. We'll keep the second Entomb. Entomb. Alright, we need... No, did I board it out? No, I didn't. Okay, Sarah's Emissary, you creatures you control have protection from the chosen card type. So we'll grab that. And real quick, Run afoul is an instant. Reanimate Sarah's Emissary, and we're going to name instant. Okay. And now we have a 7/7. They can't target us with Run afoul. And Entomb in hand means that if we draw another Reanimate, we can get our Gristlebrand or our Archon. Yeah, I think they realize they have to start going now. So they have 3 cards in hand, which means their potential to brick is Not terrible, but it happened immediately. Okay. So we're going to just hit him real quick, and then we will entomb on the end step. Cool. Is it wrong to want Archon? I kind of want Archon. I just like him. I guess that's one reason you wouldn't want Archon, because we can just strip their hand to the bone if we use Gristlebrand to draw our unmasks and the cards to pitch them. Okay. We didn't know about that. I hope. So we do have the kill on our next turn. They do have to win this turn. Win or remove our Sarah's emissary, but I don't think they have a way around it, and they don't either. All right, we'll start another match, and we'll be on to match 4. So far, we have not lost. All right, we're going up against the same player. That's what happens in the tournament practice room. It's fine. Let's see. They're going first this time. And it looks like we'll be turn 1 Gristlebrand. Sounds good to me. Yeah, we're going to keep this, obviously. So we'll go Badlands. Ooh, are we going already? So, Assault Formation. Okay. Target creature. Ornithopter, Memnite, Ornithopter? They have 1 card in hand. Played Forest, played Assault Formation. Each creature with flying and each player. So hear me out, we've seen this deck a little bit. I think it might be correct now to get Archon. Well, Archon, they lose a creature, they lose Hurricane, which has to be in here for something. And we do that in 2. So, you know, I like grabbing Gristlebrand, actually using Animate Dead, drawing a lot more. Gristlebrand, Animate Dead, targeting Gristlebrand. Draw 7. We don't have anything. Draw another 7. Wow, we didn't hit anything. Okay. Cast by exiling a black card. We're going to just get rid of that Whirlwind or Hurricane. I guess we're passing. Discard. You. That. I guess we'll keep our payoffs and get rid of a bunch of lands and all our creatures. Cool. Looks good to me. Now this allows us to get Archon back, or we can grab, well, anything we want. I'm thinking we grab Archon, that way we can at least empty their hand again. No creatures in bin, so we will exhume Archon. Also gets our life total back up, just in case they actually have something. I've played this deck. I don't like Assault Formation in it. I don't like the idea of it. I don't think it really does enough for the deck. Cool. They agree we've won. So we know they have Fairy Macabre. I don't have a way to play around that. Do I think they don't have other graveyard hate because of it? I think they might be able to put in ley lines. So Dark Ritual did have a good showing there. I like Dark Ritual as a card. Do I want extra Thought Seizes? I think they're really testing this deck. Like, they might actually like iterate on it because I don't know if I like their decisions yet. We don't drop those. We need those. I think 3 Dark Rits out and run like this. Sure, let's try that. So this deck that I'm playing did top 8 a Legacy Challenge. I think it was 8th place, but I've been enjoying it so far. I think the construction's good. This hand does nothing. Mulligan. Oh, I was about to say this hand does nothing as well. That's incorrect. We'll get rid of the second Exhume. Okay. And then we can do Entomb Reanimate. Or Entomb Exhume on our... So it is turn 3, but as far as I can tell, I've not seen a very fast win from them, even though I'm pretty Okay, so they have Land Grant in hand. They didn't just decide not to do anything, but we're going to look like we decide not to. Well, they know we have Entomb probably. So they have Land Grant in hand, I would hope. They might also be playing like 8 lands total. And if so, this could just be how it goes. Oh, we're grabbing Gristlebrand, by the way, this time. This time is Gristlebrand, obviously. Like, easy Gristlebrand. Sure, Badlands, probably. Two, got Gristlebrand. Okay. Do I not have an upkeep stop on my upkeep? There needs to be a stop there. Just for how I like to play, I like to have it. Exhume. And we're going to draw 7 immediately, I think. I don't know if I want to draw twice. Okay, they had Fair Macabres. Oh, I should have... That's cool. I should have realized that they had mulliganed to hate, considering they had done nothing. I wonder how they feel about this matchup. I feel like we are favored here, like, considerably. Very Macabre. Alright, and we will grab another Badlands and we'll just Faithless Looting and then try to Exhume. Wow. Land or land Exhume or land Reanimate. Let's go land Reanimate discarded. Just in case. Now, I'm beginning to think maybe the correct choice was actually land Exhume because then we could flashback Faithless Looting on our next turn and then Reanimate. So that was probably the correct move. I'm a little new to this deck, obviously. But I think that was an actually considerably better line. Or at least better line. Okay, let's grab Scrubland. Let's flashback Faithless Looting. Gristlebrand and Archon in the bin. Now they have another Fairy Macabre. We're a little screwed. But also, like, there's only a little bit of pressure at the moment. Exhume. hope it's not a second fairy, but it looks like it is. Okay. That's fine. It's not fine. So now we play Faithless Looting again. And there's a reason to play Reanimator. So they deal 9, so we can't play Gristle. So we go Serenity Serenity Animate Dead. This gives us Entomb Exhume on our next turn. Unless they can find like an extra piece of damage. Actually, wait a minute. Do we need to grab Gristlebrand? I think we do. Because Thrasta eats... Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Alright, we grab Sarah's Emissary, get protection from creatures, and win the game. They have another fairy, they've won the game. They deserve it. They have 3 fairies. They do. And we'll call it there. Alright, let's go. So fairies. So we could bring in Thoughtseize, say, hey, we're going to check for that last fairy. It doesn't... So here's the thing. I haven't seen Leyline yet. But if they do just run Leyline, unless we have Serenity, we lose this game. If they mulligan to it or draw it. So the question is, do we think they have it and haven't drawn it? I assume they must not have it. We haven't seen it. They've revealed their hand. So we're just going to run back like this. We have the extra Thoughtseize, and we're going to run it without Serenities. They have a little bit of the brewer's advantage here. Like, there's nothing I can look up. So we do get to be on the play this time. This doesn't do anything. Mulligan it. That's too greedy. So I can throw back the land and keep... I think I want to throw back the land. I think it might be greedy, but that's what I want to do. So we throw back the land. All right, we're an upkeep. Someone put an upkeep stop in, apparently. So we throw back the land, and now we entomb our end step and then get back Sarah's Emissary. Or we just... It's like we can take it slow if we want to. So glimpse, kobold. We're gonna always yield to that for now. So, what is their plan to cast Thrasta here? Because we haven't seen it. We're actually gonna play slow for a moment. I want to Faithless Looting. Now, I could have Reanimator thing. I don't think it's particularly good at the moment. It was particularly good at the moment. We have 2 Faithless Lootings, and we have time at the moment. They haven't played anything that's threatening, but I feel like they have the fairy. And I want to see if I can get a redundant fatty into the yard, or if I can see if I can get a different fatty in without using Entomb first. It might have been correct to throw Animate Dead into the bin instead of that Faithless Looting, so I can keep looting though. We'll have to see. Okay, so it was correct to throw out Animate Dead, but they had... I wonder if that's a symptom of the... I wonder if they have the incorrect read on using that. If they have a second one, or if my misplay made them think I had a bunch of reanimation, but I didn't have a fatty or a way to get a fatty in hand, and they decided to remove all my reanimation. So we're gonna go for it, I guess. Tomb, and then we'll reanimate. So we can't grab Sarah's unnecessary because they have run afoul to kill it. So we're going to grab Gristlebrand, try to reanimate Gristlebrand, draw 7. Let's see if they have the fairy or the surgical. Looks like they might. So I wouldn't say it was a misplay then on their part. If they had the fairy as well. Now here's the thing. I could reanimate that fairy and I could start dealing some damage. I don't know if it's correct, but it's a play I could make. No, we're actually going to do Fatal Salute instead then, because that just seems better. And the Fatal Salute in the bin that we can try again next turn. Take the 1, okay. Let's see what we have. So we're flashing back Fatal Salute, hoping to draw a land then. I thought I had another Fatal Salute in. Ah, that's not good for me. Didn't I? Ooh, they got the other Faithful Salute with the fairy. That's smart. So we're drawing to... well, that. We're going to get Archon because if I got Crystal Brand, I would die at draw. This at least gives me some amount of draw. Not the fairy. Do they have it? No. What? No, they have run afoul though. Oh no. Okay, so we sacrifice that. So we still have our draw trigger on the stack though. Let's hope we get something that helps us out a bit. Yeah, that does it. Alright, so next turn we will exhume, getting back our Archon, and hopefully that'll set us up in a winning position. Our opponent knows they took the other Faith is Looting. They were correct. Okay. Seeing Guy's Cradle, suddenly the stack actually makes sense to me. The fact that we played 5 games, and this is the first time we're seeing it, though. I understand how this deck works. Okay, they got the fairy. They'll have to sacrifice. I assume Memnite, keep the fairy around. First time I thought they had Rotofowl again. Oh, wait. Let's pop out our graveyard real quick. So we have nothing in here of use at the moment. Okay. Let's try to see if there's anything worth the exhume on. No! Okay. Yeah, it actually feels pretty good to be playing Burn again. Just 3 damage at a time to my opponent. Reminds me of the good old days when Lightning Bolt was a playable card in Legacy. Okay, we are 100% thought seizing. I guess. Okay, with Thoughtseize them, see if they have Fairy. Because then we can exhume. Okay, we're going to take Phyrexian Walker instead. And now we exhume Archon. They get back some creature that doesn't matter. They discard Thrasta. They sacrifice that creature they got back. And then we're on a path to win. We'll draw some card. I'm loving this deck. It feels so good to just... This card feels so good. Archon feels amazing. Like, man, does he do some work? Are those Bolas's horns? Malice spreads on wings of tyranny. Correct. Unmask, which we will probably hard cast against them. Well, I guess we don't have to hard cast it at all. Okay, if they have Run Afoul, good on them. They should have used it before now, though, if they do. GG. GG to them as well. Alright, let's go for match 5. Let's play against not them. If it is them, I'll leave so that we can get a 5th match against someone new. Cool, this is a new person. So let's start match 5. This will be the final match. We're going for technically the 5-0. Okay, let's see. We are not going first. So let's see what they do. Unless they're Manaless Dredge. Keeping this. So we'll go Marsh Flats, Lotus Petal, and Marsh Flats, Dark Ritual. Yeah, okay, keep this so we can also check their hand with the Grief. Goblin Javenier. So it looks like we're playing goblins? Yeah, you should start attacking now. They're at 5 cards. I'm pretty sure Gristlebrand is correct here, by the way. Oh. We're actually going to Grief first, because I don't know if they can beat the Emiria? Oh god, what's her name? Sarah's Emissary. Alright, we're just going to get rid of the other Grief. Let's see if we can shred their hand. Evoke on the stack last. I don't think that actually matters for this deck. Oh, Inordinate Rage. Put a flame counter. Whenever a spell you control deals combat damage, put a flame counter on embodiment of flame. Oh, whenever a spell you control deals damage. Bloody Betrayal. I have to read. Oh, we're taking that one. Okay. I don't know what this deck is. Unless... Were those all... I was going to say it's all in standard, but I guess Zendikar Rising is not in standard. So we'll go Dark Ritual and Tomb. Gristlebrand. Animated, grabbing Gristlebrand. Draw 7. I love this deck. It's linear to the max, but I love it. We're gonna play this. I think we'll just... I'm so confused with what their deck does. We'll just discard Archon for now to hand size, and then we can get it back with another Animated on our next turn. Or maybe Sarah's Emissary for creature. We will probably do both. Archon's gone. Alright. We can animate that Archon. I guess we would need to get some extra mana somehow. We could do that with Gristlebrand if need be. So whenever a spell you control deals damage, transform it. And then whenever a spell you control deals damage, put a flame counter on it and remove a flame counter. Exile top card of your library. Okay, so this is burn of some kind. Flame Channeler. I believe we can assume that those mounts have been played. Come on, don't you want to attack? They do not. Exhume. So we unmask ourselves, exhume, and then reanimate. Yeah, okay. And then we win. There seemed to be pause for something. Let's figure out what. Inordinate Rage does not seem like a legacy playable card to me. That's what gets me more than anything. Exhume, get back Archon. And then Sarah's Emissary naming creature should win the game for us. We're going to do that in our second main, though. Because we're going to attack with Crystal Run first, gain some life, and that's just in case this deck does run. I used to play Burn, why can't I remember it? The sack 2 mountains deal damage. Can you control target creature? I would have kept that if I were them. Swing with a Gristlebrand might be able to bring, keep him alive. Oh, wait, they didn't discard that. That was already there. I got rid of that earlier. They discarded a mountain. This is just a pad our life total. We'll kill him first, pad the life total, and now we'll get Sarah's Emissary. Cast by exiling black card. Get rid of the Reanimate. Pitch Sarah's Emissary. Reanimate Sarah's Emissary, and we're going to name Creature. Cool. Now we're going to... So, we win on our turn, unless they have a way to stop us. I don't know if they're actually a legacy deck. I assume this is one of the issues of doing the tournament practice room. But again, I will be starting leagues soon. I might do some more tournament practice room videos, but hopefully I'll be doing a lot of leagues. Do I sideboard? Answer, maybe yes. Here's the question. Do I think they're a legacy deck or not? Because if they are, I bring in Serenity to fight around with the Ley Lines of the Void they have in the sideboard. If they're not, I leave it as is. So the question is, do I think I've queued into a legacy match? No. Which also means if I lose, it's kind of, egg on my face. Keep. We'll play on a basic, I guess. That leaves us with M2. That card, I don't know what to make of that card. Like, this could be an actual legacy, like, Goblins thing. Because it trades up, it deals 1 damage. I was about to say go now, but we can't go now. Alright, Swamp, go. I wonder if they... I assume... And okay, let's just break this down normally. Against a mono red deck, what are they going to have against Reanimate? They'd have proactive graveyard hit, and then they would have like reactive. They have like dead and gone or something, like bounce or deal some damage, or ideally just kill me before I can do the stupid things I'm gonna do. Play with fire. I don't think this is Legacy. I don't think Better Shock is better than Lightning Bolt. I don't know. Did I do something wrong? Alright, Entomb Gristlebrand, Reanimate Gristlebrand, or I guess Exhume Gristlebrand. Might as well. Save the life. Okay, there's one thing I guarantee we're doing. We're unmasking them on our turn. Because I need to know what this is. We'll grab Badlands, Exhume Gristlebrand, draw 7, unmask, see what they have. Nope. I should have unmasked before I did this, just so they don't scoop in case they scoop in response to the fetch. They're taking a little bit of time. That's alright by me. Grab Badlands. Get Reanimate. Okay. No, this is not. Maybe this is someone who's like, hey, trying a standard deck until I win a game with it. Played a Zendikar. Taking this, I guess. Exhume. Draw 7. Yeah, okay, let's just grab an Archon as well. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. It's fine. Archon in the bin. Black. Grab an Archon. Do I have anything else in the bin? No. Alright, we're gonna get one of their Goblin Javelineers. That's mine now. Alright. So we deal 7, 12, 15, 16 on our turn. We don't kill at the moment, but I'm pretty sure we have the inevitability. I guess, well, yeah. Well, so that was the gameplay. How do I feel about the deck? How do I feel about this top 8 Reanimator list? Seems great. I feel like I did not realize how good Archon would be, but like sometimes the fact that you can just make your opponent discard their hand, you can draw another card. I don't think it's better than Gristlebrand, but I do really like it. I think that's a great addition. I think I want more Archon in my life. Am I sure about how I did it on sideboarding? No. Maybe I'm cutting Dark Ritual too much. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm overboarding when I expect I'm going to see some graveyard hate, like throwing the Serenities in to draw two, but honestly, I kind of like having them just in case. I never put in Dathly Voidwalker. Maybe it's more important for decks like other Reanimator again. Maybe I should have brought in for Oops. Oops uses their graveyard. It's graveyard hate, but I felt it would be slow for Oops because I kind of expect Oops to win before I can play it. But yeah, I think great deck. Love to play more of it. All right. If you are interested in seeing any more content like this, you can subscribe on YouTube or don't. All right. Thank you. Bye.